What's up guys, Daniel here with another Waylon Wyatt lesson. This song is called I'd Be Delighted. It's in standard tuning and only uses 4 chords. If you want to check out the tabs, they're available on my website for free. Link is going to be in the description down below. Let's go ahead and get started. We'll get started with the intro. Sounds like this. Alright, so the intro starts with a little bass line. You don't have to play this, it's entirely optional, but if you want to, you're just going to play an open E string, then go to the 2nd fret, then we're going to go 4th fret A, and then you're going to start with an A chord. Now you can either just hit an open A and then start strumming, or start strumming when you get to that open A. So it can either go or, start the strumming pattern. So that's the very first part. The first chord we're going to use is an A chord. I like to bar it with my index finger. That's going to be open A, 2nd fret D, G, and B. So what we're going to do when we get here is strum down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So if we play with that intro. Now we're going to keep that strumming pattern for the rest of the song. The next chord we're going to use is an E chord. That's going to be open E, 2nd fret A and D, 1st fret G. The rest are open. This one, again, we're going to strum down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. The next chord we're going to use is an F sharp minor. That's going to be barring the 2nd fret of all the strings. We've got 4th fret A and D. And again, same strumming pattern. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then the last chord we're going to go to is a D chord. That's open D, 2nd fret G, 3rd fret B, 2nd fret high E. We're going to play this one the same way, but then we're going to add the 3rd fret of the high E string. So it's going to go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Add the 3rd fret high E with your pinky. Down, up, and then take it off. Down, up, up. And that's going to complete the intro. So when you get to D, it's going to go. So now let's play the intro all together, a little bit slower. One more time at regular speed. And that's how you're going to play the intro. Next part up is the verse. Now the nice thing about the verse and pretty much the rest of the song is that it's played almost exactly like the intro. The verse is going to sound like this. Dear, how you shimmer and shine in that dress gets me going in a way I can't explain. So the verse, again, is played almost identically to the intro. The only difference is when we get to that D chord, you're going to do the strumming pattern one time, that down, up, and then you're going to come back down and hammer on to the 3rd fret of the high E string, and it's going to go down, up. That's the only difference. So D will go. So the whole line again, all together. And then you just keep repeating that. It's going to be the same for the pre-chorus. Truly blessed, I'd be delighted if you want me to. I would find it only for you. I hope you don't go to second guess. Ought to know my answer is yes. I chorus, which is also pretty similar, but ends a little bit differently. The first two lines of the chorus are going to be played the same way, but the second two, before getting into the interlude, are going to change a little bit. So the chorus will sound like this. Oh no, my answer is yes. I'd be delighted, be your man. Show up at your doorstep with flowers in hand. I'd be delighted, ask you to dance, spin you around if you give me the chance. To not a thing I wouldn't do for you. So darling, Alright, so I know the vocal melody wasn't exactly right there, but the chords are. So like I said, the first two lines of the chorus are going to be played exactly the same way we just did in the verse. A, E, F sharp minor, D, add the third fret. So you're going to do that 2 times. Now the third line, what you're going to do when he says, to, not a thing I wouldn't do for you, is we're going to start with an E major chord, and we're going to strum that 4 times. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're going to switch to an F sharp minor, and what we're going to do here is just 4 down strums, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're going to mute the strings. To mute the strings, all you have to do is release the pressure on your fretting hand, and you can slap your palm back on top of the strings on your picking hand. So the third line goes, to, not a thing I wouldn't do for you. And then the fourth line, we're going to go back to E again, but we're just going to strum it 2 times. Then switch to D, play it 2 times. Go back to E. Back to D. And then you're finally just going to go right back to E, do a single down strum, and let it ring out. So we're just alternating back and forth between those chords. So this line all together. To the interlude section. So now with the words, so it makes a little more sense. So darling, if you want me so, and you're wondering if I say no, just know I'd be delighted. So like I said, it's just those last 2 lines that are different. Now the last thing I want to mention is at the end of the second verse, he changes up the strumming pattern when he gets to that F sharp minor to the end of it right before starting the chorus. It's going to sound something like this. Don't what's the harm trying to make you the love of my life, I'd be delighted. Then you get to the chorus. So all he's doing when he gets to that F sharp minor on that last line is doing 6 down strums. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switching to the D chord, do it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to add that 3rd fret to the high E string. 1, 2, 3. And that's it. So F sharp minor to the end. And then you get right back into the chorus. So just keep that in mind when you're playing the second verse. And that's it. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that lesson. If you want to check out the tabs, they're available on my website for free. Link is in the description down below. I have a ton of other Waylon Wyatt songs on there as well, plus tutorials here on my channel. There's going to be a playlist right here. Go ahead and leave a request for a song you would like to learn in the comments below. And before I go, just want to give a huge shout out to my newest channel members. Thank you so much Mike and Mr. Rubens for joining. I sincerely appreciate your support. It means a lot to me, and I hope you enjoy these early access videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.